All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. Those are my 3 songs on my Amazon Live. Again, the first time I'm performing these songs, so I'm happy I get to do them with you from home. All right. So let me. I'm going to start my Q&A now. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. And all right. So. First question is, what was your thought process behind the album cover? And that was kind of an idea that both Hugo and I shared when we were kind of talking about where we wanted to kind of go with the visuals. And there was something really futuristic about flying. Something nostalgic about flying with like an old convertible car flying up in the like by the moon, and again it was just kind of us playing around with ideas and working with Lorenzo and Lisa and Anna. We kind of wanted to create this whole nostalgic but futuristic vibe, even with the hair and the makeup, giving everything a little bit of a twist, going crazy with the colors, with the little flick in the bun. Everything is just exaggerated, I guess. What was the most important thing you learned about yourself while making this album? What was the most important thing that I learned? To not really be afraid of like my own emotions, and a lot of the time, I think you guys can probably tell that this album is a lot happier than the first record. And I think for so long I felt like I could only write music that was sad or had like a sadder meaning behind it. And I think getting out my comfort zone and talking about very personal things that did make me happy, I don't know, I felt like writing a happy pop song just wouldn't be very cool. And so I had to kind of get out of that mindset and just make something that was honest but made me happy, because I was happy in the process of making this record. Which song took the longest to make? Normally when I write songs, it's pretty much like I write a song a day, and then sometimes I go back to them, but I think Love Again probably took the longest, in terms of like having the base of the song and then going back and rewriting parts and adding parts and changing the structure and trying to find that missing piece, which was the sample, which we actually got from the 1930s, which was then used on a White Town track. So that was kind of the one that took the longest. Everything else, I feel like, did a song a day, and then it was kind of the production tweaks that was kind of more of an ongoing process. Where did Sugar Boo come from, and what made you want to add it in Levitating? It's cute. Sugar Boo is, so when me, Sarah, Coffee, and Cos get in a room together, there's all kind of crazy words that we just kind of make up on the spot and start calling each other, and Sugar Boo is just our cute name for each other, really. And so it was Coffee's idea to just be like, we should put Sugar Boo in the song, and it seems to be the one lyric that everybody like picks out. So yeah, it's just us in a nutshell, really. Where do you see your music career in 30 years? Oh my god. I want to be just making music for as long as possible and being able to use my platform for things that I'm really like passionate about, and for as long as you guys want me around, I'll keep making albums and making music, and this is what I love to do. So I find my happiness, and I feel like my clarity really comes from being able to go to the studio and write down my thoughts. So yeah, I want to be doing this for a while. Are the songs autobiographical? Yes, they are. I mean, I feel like I write very much from personal experiences, and sometimes it's scary putting out your personal experiences out there. But again, another thing that I've learned about myself is that I shouldn't be afraid to like feel and share my emotions and my vulnerability, and that doesn't actually make me weak, but I see it more of a strength. How many liters of water do you drink a day? I drink a lot of water. I'm currently drinking water. I feel like I'm always, I don't really drink anything. No, when you say water, I want to drink more water. So I don't really drink any fizzy drinks. I've never really been a fan. So lots. I mean, maybe 2.5 liters. Depends. But yeah, I drink a lot of water. What makes you happy? Music obviously makes me happy. Sitting down watching a cute movie with my boyfriend makes me really happy. Winning at Uno makes me really happy. Cooking and hanging out, and now getting FaceTiming my friends and speaking to my family, and all those things make me incredibly happy. And getting to do my hobby as my job makes me very happy. How do you maintain your voice? Well, I do lots of vocal warm-ups. I warm up, I warm down. I'm really careful to like not yell and shout and strain my voice in unnecessary ways. When I'm on tour, I'm cautious. Like, I don't like to drink, and I don't really stay up too late, and this one's a hard one for me, but I try not to eat spicy food and dairy and all that kind of stuff. And as long as I get enough sleep, then I think I manage fine. Where did I record the album? I did the album between London and LA. Really back and forth a lot. I felt like while I was recording the album, I was really chasing the sunshine. It was just like wherever it was warmer is where you'd find me. What are my lucky numbers? I think my lucky number is just 22. Yeah. And favorite TV series? Californication. Love Californication. Also Handmaid's Tale. Also really like The Night Of. Just finished watching that. That's brilliant TV series. Interesting. My favorite book. Sorry, I read that without saying it out loud, and then I started thinking about which one it was. I think The Unbearable Lightness of Being is my favorite book, which I love. Are you still going on tour? Yes, I am still going on tour. Obviously, now at this time, everyone's health and safety is a lot more important. So my UK and European dates have been postponed, which are up on my website, and you can see the new dates, and then dates for the rest of the world, which I will be touring, and I will be trying to do as many places as possible as soon as I can. Those will be coming soon too. Yeah, I guess we're all kind of waiting to see how everything develops, but I hope everybody's staying safe, and I'm sending everybody lots of love and good health, and to those that have been affected, I hope you all have a speedy recovery, and I'm thinking of you all, and sending my love. What's my favourite city? My favourite city has to be London. But I'm probably biased because I've just, born and raised here, and I love New York as well. I was spending my time half in London, half in New York, and I just absolutely loved it. And yeah, I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 more songs because I only have like a half an hour time frame. So before this all like switches off, I wanna. What does it say? What was the last song to go on the album? Last song to go on the album. I'm trying to think as I was kind of doing things. Last song to go on the album. I think probably the last song that I wrote was Pretty Please, which is kind of like the cherry on the cake. I love that song so much. Wrote it with Caroline Aylan and Julia Michaels, and it's produced by Ian Kirkpatrick, who also did Don't Start Now, and New Rules. Yeah, that was kind of the last song. And my favourite lyric on the album, my God, that's a really hard one. But I was recently talking about Physical and the I don't want to live another life because this one's pretty nice. I just like the kind of positive energy that gives me every time that I sing it. Just kind of, just being grateful for the things that you have, I think is extremely important. So yes, thank you so much for checking this out and listening to the songs, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it and had fun, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you so much, Amazon, for making this possible. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah. See, I'm terrible.